Hi everyone, my name is Viktória Barna, and the title of my thesis is Physical Training, How to Achieve the Optimal Level. I am a dietitian and an agricultural engineer working at the Semmelweis University Center for Translational Medicine, and my mission is to provide clear evidence which activities are beneficial and which are harmful. We have two specific goals. Our first topic is investigating the effect of regular training on musculoskeletal biomarkers in healthy adults, and this will be a systematic review and meta-analysis. Why is this research important? 1.4 billion adults worldwide do not meet the recommended level of physical activity, and globally, almost 500 million new cases of preventable non-communicable disease will occur until 2030. We already know that meeting the recommended level of physical activity strengthens muscle and bones, and that increasing physical activity is seen as an optimal way to improve musculoskeletal health. However, the relationship between the biomarkers of bone turnover due to regular exercise is not known. It is still difficult to predict what mode and volume of exercise are optimal for bone health. Therefore, our aim is to study how musculoskeletal biomarkers are affected by regular training in healthy adults. Our clinical question is, what is the effect of regular training on bone and muscle-related biomedical parameters in healthy adults? To answer this question, we formulated the presented PICO framework, and our hypothesis is regular training affects musculoskeletal biomarkers. The clinical implication of the study is identify musculoskeletal biomarkers, define the normal value of these biomarkers, and find potential biomarkers of overtraining or sarcopenia. We made our systematic search with the presented search key, and here you can see the number of hits. After title and abstract selection, we found 17 articles eligible for data extraction. We have a preliminary result and finished analysis regarding body mass index, the first preliminary outcome. And other biomarkers like osteocalcin, bone alkaline phosphatase, or bone mineral density, the analysis is still ongoing. The outcome was measured in mean difference with 95% of confidence interval. Please let me explain our outcome, which is BMI. BMI is a very useful tool in sport-related studies because it's easy and cheap to measure, and we only need the patient's weight and height. Based on WHO classification, BMI has 4 categories, from underweight to obese. BMI has also a very important role in bone metabolism because there is a very strong connection because the fat between the adipose tissue and bone metabolism. We included 3 articles into the analysis. Both of them were RCTs, randomized controlled trials. The age of the population was between 26 and 45, with a total number of 56 patients. The BMI ranged from normal to obese, and they had the same type of exercise, duration, and intensity. So based on this, we can say that our investigated population was very homogeneous, so the heterogeneity therefore was 0%. Our outcome is body mass index, or preliminary outcome, was measured as mean difference, and the mean difference was BMI is minus 0.79, which means that there is a very strong decreasing trend in BMI due to regular exercise. However, the difference is not significant. I would like to highlight the first study, which is the largest, and there were only men in this study, so the difference may be perhaps due to gender difference, but we are still waiting for other biomarkers data. All of our study has their strengths and limitations, which can be presented here. And summary, I would like to show you the first project progress. After the data extraction, the risk of bias is still in process. Our second topic is investigating the effect of regular training on micronutrient levels in healthy population. Why is this research important? Because micronutrient deficiency is a hidden hunger, more than 2 billion people affected worldwide. And we know that inadequate macronutrient intake has been linked to exercise, and this may result in exercise-induced micronutrient deficiencies as well. Therefore, our aim is to identify how micronutrient levels are affected by regular training in healthy adults. Our clinical question is, what is the effect of regular training on micronutrient levels in healthy adults? And to answer this question, we made this PICO framework. And our hypothesis is training has effect on micronutrient level. The clinical implication of the study identified the baseline level of micronutrients in healthy adults with and without training, and identified the risk of depletion and the need for appropriate supplementation. Here you can see our preliminary search key and the number of hits on PubMed. So summary, we have two ongoing projects. The first one investigating the effect of regular training on changes of bone-related biomarkers. And the second topic is investigating the effect of regular training on micronutrient levels in healthy population. And finally, I would like to thank you for your attention with a quote, "Once you choose hope, anything is possible." Thank you very much.
Congratulations. I would like to ask what the regular and not regular training, what's the difference between them?
We categorize that regular training, which takes minimum 2 weeks long, and 3 times a week. Minimum 30 minutes per day.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your presentation. I have a question regarding your second project. Based on your preliminary search, what are the most common micronutrient deficiencies in active adults, and what are the consequences of those?
It's a very good question. We haven't evaluated the articles yet, so I don't know, but I assume that zinc is the first.
Thank you.
And iron.
Congratulations to your presentation. I would like to ask, what kind of activities do you investigate? So, is there a difference between, I don't know, running or yoga, or will you create subgroups, or
Yes. We created subgroups. We have 3 subgroups: aerobic exercise, strength exercise, and combined exercise, which means that they made aerobic exercise and strength exercise at the same time. Our preliminary result is only for aerobic exercise.
I see. Thank you.
Thinking about your forest plot, which tells us about the change in BMI, made me think, what was the aim of those studies? Was the aim of those studies to reduce the BMI in those adults who started training? And what was their BMI initially? Because if they have got a healthy BMI, maybe a significant decrease of BMI is not the aim of the exercise.
In this study, the aim was to investigate the biomarkers first, not the weight loss.
So BMI was just a secondary outcome what they looked at?
In this study, it was one of the first preliminary outcome.
Yeah,
together with other biomarkers.
Because I would think that with normal or near normal BMI, and exercise, I certainly wouldn't look at the change of BMI, rather body composition, because what you expect in a normal BMI person to happen from exercise is fat turning into muscle. That means weight is not going down, just whatever makes up the weight of the person changes in a beneficial way. So that was.
It's a very good point. Yeah. Thank you for highlighting that.